Hello and welcome. So here we have my 1978 Ford 8100, purchased in 2011, so it's been here a while. Bought with all best intentions to start a restoration and show it, but other things have got in the way, like house moves, other restorations. A child who's now 11 came along, and it's basically not progressed as quick as it should have done. Various bits missing. They're all somewhere. The engine, most notably, is not there. That has been rebuilt from bare block upwards with everything it needs, including pistons, big ends, new injectors, injector pump, everything done tip top. So that is sitting on a pallet ready to be painted and then put back in at some point. So the 8100 was assembled for Ford by County Tractors, and the idea of it was to fill a gap in Ford's range for a large horsepower tractor. They had the 9000 series, which was way bigger, but nothing in the 100 horsepower sort of region. So the 8100 got fitted with a Ford Dorset engine, which was an industrial engine fitted to lorries and some boats and some combines. This one produced 115 horsepower. It's 6-cylinder, naturally aspirated, but it is a non-stressed block. So what that means is it needed to have this chassis, this cast belly pan to support the engine and to create the strength for the tractor. Whereas more modern engines didn't have that chassis, didn't have that rail. The engine joined the back to the front. Anyway, so the 8100 had the rear end out of a 6700 with a 16-speed transmission, dual power and load monitor, I believe. It had the front tombstone of a 6700 or a 700 possibly, with the axle turned the other way. You can turn these axles the other direction, they have a lot longer wheelbase, but this is how they came from the factory, and personally that's how I prefer them. So what we're going to be doing is carrying on this restoration a little bit at a time. We will at some point have the cab off, and we'll have the gearbox apart, or open it up at least, as will the transmission and the trumpet housings. All that's going to come off, full clean out, full strip down, everything it needs. Cab has all the glass for that. The seat we'll send away to be restored, and we can probably document that on a video. Everything else, we'll see the shop blasting, rubbing down and painting, and bringing it back to its former glory. I would like to think it's going to be a concourse restoration. That's what I'm aiming for. So watch this space. We'll see how it goes, and hope you enjoy following the journey. See you later.